Welcome back to Wallflowers. So today we're getting a bit creative in the kitchen. We've got some puff pastry that was in the freezer that we've really hadn't got from the food initiatives. So we're just going to use it up and get creative. We've got a tin of hot dogs. So we're going to wrap the hot dogs in the pastry.
We didn't have any cheese, did we?
No, this has been defrosting. And we'll put the pastry out first.
Done a little flour underneath it.
We can open.
No.
It's not too easy. Just roll that out a little bit more. Just get it a little bit thinner. Not much, really. So as our overseas friends are always commenting on the tins of hot dogs. I'm going to open the tin of hot dogs.
Cheap as chips.
Just drain that brine. As you can see, hot dogs in a tin. I'll just measure them. So if we cut that into,
I'd go all the way down the middle for lengthways, yeah.
we're using our new pastry mat.
I'd cut that into about 3 or 4.
We'll get 4 out of that, won't we?
You're going to do the lines and lattice it.
Yeah. So we've got 8 hot dogs in the tin, and we've got 8 pieces. Put them with a knife. As we said, we're going to get creative. So I'm just going to cut lines in. So it looks like a plait. I've also made up a little concoction to go over because we've got no cheese. So it's a little bit of French salad dressing
Just slice that.
and half a teaspoon of whole grain mustard. So just mix that up in a little bowl.
You're going to slice the hot dog?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Normally if we'd have had cheese, we'd have put cheese in the middle, down the middle of the hot dog.
Well, we're going to use what we have.
Mm.
And what have you got in your mixture?
So it's a French salad dressing with whole grain mustard.
Okay.
Just going to wrap these around.
You kind of close your sausage as you're going along. And pinch it together.
pinching.
Right, let me just show you one. Let me just show you one and then you can continue.
Teamwork.
So basically you're bringing the bottom one forward and kind of pinching it over. You're bringing it forward as you go along and pinching it over. You're bringing it forward, closing your sausage and pinching it over. So if you'd have to pinch it completely to keep it together, that's okay. Bring it forward, close your sausage and pinch. Bring it forward, close your sausage and pinch. Bring it forward, close your sausage and pinch. Now with the last one you kind of like bring it down, close your sausage and pinch. So you kind of like put the baby in the crib. Yeah? Where do you want them on here?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make this. Okay.
And go again. The sausage.
You're better off if they're not too thick, your slices. Just, you can do more. But you've got to have equal on both sides. Okay, so up forward, bring it forward, squeeze your sausage and pinch.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Squeeze your sausage and pinch.
It's like a generation
I
game.
keep saying it over and over in my head. Bring it forward, squeeze your sausage and pinch. Okay.
Hey. These one. We're going to come back on, we've done them all.
Yeah, and continue and get the rest of the whole thing done.
So, me and Marianne have worked together and done them. So there's 8 sausages and puff pastry. So now we've mixed an egg.
Neg.
So we've blended the egg and we're just going to egg wash it. Just brush them. These only go in the oven for 15 minutes. It should be nice and brown and pastry should all puff up around the sausage. It's harder than it looks, plaiting them.
Looks harder than what it is. Yeah. It's a rhythm. Everything's a little rhythm. Once you get in the routine, you could go on and do freezer bags full of them. And you best freezing them with the pastry uncooked and then just cooking them fresh, taking them out the freezer.
pastry goes crumbly if
Yeah.
you freeze afterwards. But for the cheap tin of hot dogs, and even puff pastry's not that dear to buy, is it?
I think I got those puff pastries for 42p, I think. Okay.
So into the oven these are going now for 15 to 20 minutes.
And what are you doing next?
And for my next trick,
Now just wipe that.
we've got a bowl of olives, black olives. We love both olives, green or
Black and green, yeah. Now again, it would have been nice to have some soft cheese for this recipe, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
we fill them or stuffed olives. And in a future video, when the weather gets better, you'll see us transplanting our olive trees, what we've got in the garden.
Yeah.
We've got 2 big massive olive trees, and they need transplanting into, well, they're in the ground now, but we're going to put them into tubs.
We grew them from babies, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we originally got them, we used to sell plants, and they were baby lollipop olive trees, weren't they?
Yeah.
How many years ago would you say that was?
Over 10, wasn't it?
Over 10 years ago, and they're both huge trees now, really
We managed to
substantial.
get quite a few of them. We sold a few, and we were just left with the last 2 what we couldn't sell. So we thought, well, we'll have them. So we planted them into the ground, and now they're really big olive trees. And when you see the price of olive trees now,
Especially at that size.
going for hundreds.
We would have
pounds.
never imagined they'd have grown to that size, would we?
No.
I'd have just gone down the centre again. And then maybe a
Into
quarter.
strips.
Well, yeah, you can do, but that might be an awful lot for one olive.
If we go down again.
Yeah, a quarter.
Try that size. Might need to do them bigger. We're just going to roll the olive in the pastry.
You can actually pinch both ends like a sweetie. They don't normally go like a sweetie, but that's quite a thick piece of pastry to go around the olive actually, so you might want to thin it down a bit. Yeah, so do that as tester number 1. Maybe you might want it thicker next time, but try and do the slither a bit slimmer. Yeah. I'd have gone right from the edge and just rolled it. Right, can I have a go at one?
Go on. Pinch. Pull them forward.
Right. So let's use this as it's a thinner piece. I'll just use this as an example. So I probably would have done something like this and just taken one olive and literally just rolled it in the pastry so you can actually see the olive through. And I'll just probably do something like that. Well, this is your recipe.
Roll this. Roll. So you can see the olive through.
So all you'd have to do on that next strip then is halve it again. Yeah.
Pinwheels.
Yeah. Well, they literally are a pinwheel round an olive. Hors d'oeuvres. I can't really see your hands from that angle.
haven't done your pinwheel recipe for a while.
No, I haven't. I'll do that soon again. We like to do different ones. We like to do fruit ones. We like to do pizza ones. Very nice.
Little bite-sized chunks then.
And
there's not many people that like olives that we know, is there? Everyone always says, "Oh, they're horrible." Then. We loved them.
we never used to be too keen on the green ones. Well, I didn't personally, but now I like them equally.
Yeah. It's a lovely stuffed when you get the stuffed ones with the garlic.
Or the sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah. And these are dear as well now, olives, aren't they, when you buy them? Not too bad in a jar, but when you buy them fresh in just like the tub or from a market or...
Like a deli.
Remember when we went to that, it was the farmer's market, oh no, it was the show, wasn't it? That we had a store that when we sold the plants and stuff. And we bought a tub of olives and filled it up to the top, and then he said, that'd be
£12.
He said, no, it's alright, take some out.
The boys were back and forth for baklava and fudge, and that was costing a fortune, wasn't it? And then we wanted the olives, because they had feta cheese in and some other stuff in.
They're all stuffed, weren't they?
It was an absolute fortune.
We just said, oh, can you put some back and make it a fire? Even that was dear.
And he wouldn't do a trade for any plants, would he? The good thing was there was a portrait artist there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
She was really good. We really did like to see the work that she'd done, and we asked her would she do with the boys and how much would it cost. And it was actually her who suggested the trade, and we had palm tree, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And she suggested rather than pay her or her pay us, we do a trade for her artwork for our palm trees.
We've still got the pictures.
Yeah. Always swap it round every now and again and put the pictures back up in different places, don't we? They're not up at all at the moment, are they? But she captured the boys really well, didn't she, for the age they were at the time. Oscar was about 8 or 9, wasn't he? And Crawford was about 14. What was
it? Might have been those. Oscar about 5.
Yeah. No, well, he would have been about 7 then, and Crawford would have been about 14.
Oscar was running off to the reptile tent and having the snakes all over him and round his neck and
held a bald rat.
Yeah,
he loved all that.
Komodo dragon.
Yeah. Considering we've never had pets at home, they like animals, don't they? You're going a bit thicker again now with the thing, so when you do the next one, try and go a bit slimmer. Or go this way, go slimmer. What we could actually do is just cook half of those tonight and put some in a freezer bag. Possibly.
Okay. Egg wash them. Get them in. as you bring them.
Yeah. You've done really well today. Just uploading another video at the moment, which by the time you see this one would have been yesterday's video. Mr. Wallflower set up a bathroom cabinet for me. He actually set it up from a flat pack with the help of Oscar and attached it to the wall, and it's a vast improvement. And now he's cooking hors d'oeuvres and sausages and pastry for us for an evening meal. So yeah, it's really well. I have to have more holidays from work if you're going to do this.
Let's see how they're doing first. Looking quite good.
Yeah, do you want to turn them round?
Yeah.
Or? The oil's coming from the sausage, I think, isn't it?
I'll put them next one. Put them on the top.
Okay.
So we'll carry on with these and the freezer bag to go into the freezer, and then in 10 minutes come back and we'll have a taste. And so they've been in the oven now 20 minutes, so now's the time for the big reveal. I'll swap them over again, turn them over. So
Turn them back up the right way in a minute.
There's the hot dogs.
We've got some kitchen roll. Oops, a daisy. Want to put some kitchen roll in there? It's a plastic dish. I haven't got the tongue. Although the tongue's underneath. There it is.
Oh, we kept that. As you can see, Mary Ann finished off the olives and rolled them perfectly.
Oscar nicking the last olive.
Right.
Set them up straight. Put the bottom on the bottom. No, that's upside down.
I've got a sausage feet like that.
Very hot to try.
I know, you'll have to take one on a side plate and cut it up.
Smell those. And now for the olives to come out.
Just put those on the same place.
The olives look like mini sausage rolls or spring rolls.
Yeah, they kind of like take on a spring roll look, don't they? That'd be quite nice. Oscar's already lifted one out.
Oh,
Well done.
there you have it.
Right.
Used up the pastry, used up the olives, used up the hot dogs. A nice tasty meal.
Do you want to taste the Oscar?
Hot already.
It's going to be quite hot.
Yeah, it's still quite hot. Pastry's alright though.
Nice. Just too hot to taste.
Try an olive.
Too hot. That's actually lovely because of the garlic and the dressing and the mustard. The pastry is taking on the flavour. It's absolutely delicious. Taste the flavours.
Very nice.
It's lovely. How's the olive, Oscar? Nice.
Nice.
Full mouth but still approval. Okay.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to tuck in now. Well, Oscar's still tucking in. Okay, thanks for joining us. Remember you're loved. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Oscar,
Bye.
Guys.
take care.
Right.
Bye.